Welcome back, trainers, and we finally have the information on how the Gigantamax Pokemon are going to work aside from the Dynamax Pokemon that we currently do have. They released the trailer, which I'm going to have to say was pretty cool. We're going to watch that here without the sound. I'm going to just do a commentary as we watch it, and we're going to discuss how this is going to go down and how horrible of an idea this is, on how they're trying to continuously try to get people outside to play with each other, which is the point of Pokemon Go, but they're doing it at a very ridiculous rate. So with that said, if you do enjoy these types of news videos that are honest, please give this one a thumbs up. That'd be much appreciated. So we're going to go ahead and start this trailer off, and right now. All right. So it starts off with Walter White. I don't know. All right, I get it. It's like Grandpa stopped playing a while ago, used to play with his grandkids. He sees the news flash on the TV. We've seen this trailer before, this little piece teaser. Got another one in looks like New York or something, and they're doing the whole Godzilla thing. Some Easter egg with Pikachu on the screen. Did you see that? And these two are in their car. The screen goes out. Things get a little crazy out there. Ground is starting to shake here. Wow, a big foot that's still fiery. Must be Charizard. Walter White's watching the news again very intently. And then we have the shot from the old cheesy Godzilla, the American version. And it looks like we have that UFO Pokemon. I don't know its name. Go ahead and drop it down below. All right. And then we have the couple scared in their car. And then some more footage of people just kind of wondering what the hell is going on. There's Charizard's tail. Again, another Godzilla reference there, which obviously it's not like, oh, so crazy. Gigantamax Kingdra. Pretty interesting looking Pokemon. And then we have the Charizard finally revealed. Again, look, this trailer is cool. Now they're showing the size comparison, and he's like, my God, my God. And then we have Toxtricity here. This is, aside from the Kanto starters, one of the only ones they showed. Well, they did show the UFO one too, so I guess that's 5 now. But there's going to actually be 6, which is going to be at the very end. Oh, wait, I take that back. 7. We got the cake one. I love that scene, how they kind of zoomed in onto her face. Really good production on that. And it just goes on. He's like, it's time. I'm going to get out. Look, it's a cool trailer. I dig it. I really do. It really does get you pretty hyped. I will admit they do invest their money into this. That's for sure. Maybe that's where they're putting all their money instead of fixing the damn game. All right, so continuing on here. It looks like they're all going to the roof to battle. Everybody's gearing up. There's only 4 of them, which take note of that because it's saying that we're going to need up to frickin' 40. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Got the Charizard up there, Gigantamax, and we have Walter White like, it's time to cook. All right, let's get it. And then we have Gigantamax. There's that spaceship, Toxtricity, about to squish all those people with its Rockstar Electric thing. And at the very end, there's an Easter egg. I'm going to pause it here at its peak shadow. And we can see this here, people in their costumes, and that is going to be Eternus, okay? I'm just making an estimated guess there. I'm pretty sure that is going to be Eternus, which is going to be a massive event. Who knows when they're going to drop it? Probably for like Go Fest or something like that. But should be pretty interesting. Okay, so there you have it, folks. The trailer, all right? So that's just the beginning. Getting pretty hype, getting pretty exciting. Oh boy. Now let's go ahead and get into the details here, and I am going to go on a little bit of a tangent. All right, so taking a look at the details, we don't need to get into much as far as there's not too much more to learn about this, okay? We already know about Gigantamax, and it's going to be following the same footsteps as well. First of all, these are going to cost you 800 particles to participate in. And remember, if you don't beat it, then it won't be taking them away. Unlike the raid battles, where if you actually get into the battle, your raid pass is locked in, okay? This one is, if you get in there and you're, trying to take out these Gigantamaxes, and you can't do it, then you're going to get your particles back. There's going to be 3 of them. Gigantamax Venusaur, Gigantamax Charizard, and Gigantamax Blastoise. And then you need up to 10 to 40 trainers to do this. What in the fucking hell is this? Are you serious? 40 trainers? Hold on. So these are not even remote. So if you live in a rural place or you don't have people that play with, hey, guess what? Hey, just log out of Pokemon Go and forget about it, okay? But what is the absolute use or the actual use for these Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon? Aside from battling each other and getting more and just doing that. Nothing. There's nothing. absolutely nothing. Now here's the fun kicker, right, folks? Let's go. The question we were all waiting for. By the way, this is going down October 26th at 10 a.m. until October 27th at 8 p.m. local time. So you got about a day to do this with people. So I highly suggest, if you are interested in this, that you start gathering people right now, today, and start making sure you have a clan of people. It's going to be like the Warriors out here. People are going to be running around in big-ass groups. Look, I will say, hold on. It is kind of reminiscent of the old days of raids, but this is extreme. 40? Come on, 40? It's not like you need 40. You can have up to 40. Will you need up to 40 to take it out? Now, here's the thing. What about your investment? Who knows? How much have you invested? How much? So the only Pokemon that can participate are, of course, Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon. So what's the point here? And the thing is, the final thing, okay, we have our answer. Can the Dynamax Pokemon Gigantamax? So currently I have a maxed out Dynamax Charizard and a maxed out Metagross can Gigantamax, but it can only Dynamax because it doesn't have a form. But Charizard can, obviously. It's maxed out. Can I Gigantamax that? Hell no. Nope. You gotta start over. We gotta start over. Good God, this is such a money-hungry, grubbing, greedy system that they have designed here. And they knew they were laughing the whole way through the design up until the launch. They knew exactly what they were doing and what they were getting into when it came down to this. Unfreaking believable. Okay, so they will, of course, they will be at the power spots. So it's not going to be a special thing. All right, so they'll be there. I will say I am excited, but this is really, really pissing me off how we're going to have to collect yet again another one. So see, this is why I said don't be too hasty to power things up. So to go up against Charizard, all right, let's just put it this way. Say you're going up against Charizard, okay. You all are going to have to power up some Gigantamax or some Dynamax Pokemon, and in which case, at this point, it's going to be, your best bet is going to be Blastoise, okay? Of course, you can use other things, but Toxtricity won't be out, Toxtricity won't be out quite yet as a Gigantamax, which is going to be part electric, and Charizard's going to be part flying, so that'll help you, but you're not going to have that then. That would have been good for Blastoise, too. But the thing is, you're going to have to start powering up your Blastoises. I don't really feel comfortable doing that. Honestly, like I really don't feel like I want to max these out, because at this point, the only thing you're going to really want to max out when it comes to Dynamax and Gigantamax are going to be the Gigantamax. Why would you even want to power up Dynamax anymore? There is no point. If they're completely null and void, and these ones are simply that much better, then why are we even out here trying to get Dynamax? I know, so we can beat Gigantamax. It's like a dog chasing his tail. It's really just a sick, disgusting, twisted joke. Honest, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative, but what in the hell is this? I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be great. I was excited for the revamp. I can see what they're doing. They're trying to reimagine the raids. They already screwed up on that. I guess they can revamp the whole thing. It seems like they're going to be doing something like that soon. But they're like, okay, this is the vision we really want. Yeah, you battle a Pokemon, yeah, at a lesser form, Dynamax, and then you power it up, then you battle more Dynamax for a shiny, and then when the Gigantamax comes out, you have to use those Dynamax to battle them, the Gigantamax, and then guess what? Your Dynamax can't Gigantamax. So you're going to have to build a whole nother one. Yeah, it's a cycle of death. Over, it's a cycle of give me more money. Let's keep it going. Now, when it comes to the give me more money part, I guess that can be taken away because they do give a generous amount of these particles out per day, and you could just simply get your particles and do it for free. It's like a free raid pass now because it costs 800 max particles. So this is where we're at. They can't. Our Dynamax Pokemon cannot Gigantamax. It's going to be going down October 26th. At 10 a.m. until October 27th at 8 p.m. You have anywhere between 10 to 40 trainers, because I haven't been 1,000% clear. They weren't saying if that's Pokemon dropped in there by other people, but looks like you can actually have a lobby of 40. And remember that you can only bring in 3 Pokemon to these, and you can't revive, and you can't re-lobby. So what you're going to have to do is start helping by healing them and healing yourself and charging up your moves and making them stronger. All right. So wow, folks, holy crap. Now, really quick, let's take a look at my Pokemon here. I'm starting this video now. These are my Dynamaxes, okay? So I have a maxed out Dynamax freaking Metagross. So I could beat Phalanx. Jesus Christ. What in the world is... I maxed out its attack. I bring its Spirit up to 2. And I haven't bought it. I haven't used an Elite Charge TM for Meteor Mash. I'm not wasting it on this. There's no freaking way. But what really annoys me is this Charizard here. Pretty good. 15, 15, 14, okay? And I am working on getting it to Best Buddy because I was excited about it. I already got my Venusaur to Best Buddy Dynamax. All right, so we're looking at essentially a functional 100. I maxed out all of its moves in Spirit and Guard and everything like that. And I did give it Blast Burn. I did use an Elite Charge TM. So I guess I'm ready to go up against Venusaur, Gigantamax, I guess. At least I have that going on for me. All right, so start all over again. At least I have enough XL candies almost to make another one. So when I do get this Charizard, I can make it. When it comes to Venusaur, I'm not powering it up anymore. This one here, maybe up against Blastoise, I might power it up a little bit, depending upon the power of people that we do have and how difficult it is. Max out all of its guards, HP, everything. And I did use an Elite Charge TM on this as well, okay? So I am invested in this. I was really hoping that we were going to be able to Gigantamax our Dynamax Pokemon, but absolutely not. And there's only a certain amount of Pokemon that can do this Gigantamax. It's kind of like... Mega evolving. Not everything has a mega form, right? There's very few Pokemon that have that, so just keep that in mind too. But this is where we're at. They released it and we officially know how it's gonna work. It's only gonna be here for a freaking day, so you better accumulate and get people together and start talking as to what you're gonna do and strategize on, you know, who wants to participate. I'm going to start making sure I get into the Discord. I see you all out there. If you're in Anchorage, I will be joining you, and we're going to need as much power as we can, because who's really powered up these Dynamax Pokemon, okay? I know there's a few badasses out there who have, okay, local or the world, but for the most part, people aren't really powering these things up because they don't really find too much of a use for it because, well, there is not really too much of a use except for it's like this, like a snake eating itself. I said a dog chasing its tail. No, it's like a snake eating itself. That's what this cycle is, a snake eating itself. I forgot what they call that, but it's just pointless. It's a death loop, pretty much. So that's where we're at. Cool ass trailer. I'm gonna admit, badass trailer. Really loved it, especially when I first started. I was like, hold on, what is this Walter White in the front here? What is this Breaking Bad going on here? One of my favorite shows. But yeah, there you go. I can keep rambling, but that's pretty much the gist of it, okay? And we'll get more into it as time goes on. I just wanted to bring you this initially. Again, you're not going to need 40 people. It's a recommendation. But if everybody in there has Pokemon that are mediocrely powered up, and say they have one maxed out Pokemon, and then they have the rest of them are just evolved, I don't know how difficult this is going to be. This might be really stupid hard, okay? And you might need 40 at that point. And if you have people who have powered up Dynamax Pokemon that are just about maxed, you probably will do it at like around 20 or so. So it's just like that. It's like raiding, you know? Except this one looks a lot more difficult, and you're not going to be able to remote raid. And are they going to be at every gym, or are some of these power spots going to be occupied by the stupid 1 tiers, 3 tiers? We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully they allow it to disperse through all of them, and we'll just be able to sweep up. If you get a good group of people, it's going to be fun. But I'm going to leave it at this. What's the point of Dynamax Pokemon now? I know, so you can battle the Gigantamax. Okay. Once you've accumulated the Gigantamax Pokemon, there's no point for your Dynamax Pokemon anymore. Anyways, folks, give this video a thumbs up if you agree. Let me know what you think down below, please. Then I'll catch you all next time. Really disappointed for this one, Niantic. You really dropped the ball. Take care, trainers.